Heyo, my name is James. This is my channel, Big O Words, and tonight we are going to be playing Konami's WAI WAI World, which is it's like an action adventure game where you can play different Konami inspired sort of levels, and as you go, you pick up characters from those games. I played it just a little bit to show in one of my other videos. I can't even remember which one, and it's pretty hard. That's the only thing I remember about it. It's pretty hard. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Smoke from all the fires. I haven't noticed any smoke. That sucks. Yeah, thanks for being here, guys. Let's hop into it. I kind of have a little walkthrough over here in view because I remember this game being a little confusing the last time I played it. But we'll see. Maybe we won't need it. Maybe somebody out there knows what to do here. Shout outs to my man Ari Carr for this amazing EverDrive that allows me to play not just this, which I could get a cartridge for WAI WAI World. They're not super expensive, but there actually is a lot of text in this game. So it's very helpful to have a translation cart, and the easiest way to do that is with an EverDrive. So thank you. Tutorial included. Yeah. No, you, my friend, are the man, the myth. Well, not the James, but I meant to send you and everybody else a tracking number, but I finally sent out some stuff, so check it. Okay. One player. If you've never if you've never seen Famicom Basic, it was like a very basic programming language that was only on the Famicom. This is exactly what it sounds like. I talked about it in my video about games that weren't games, where I talked about like exercise and drawing games, video creation games, and that was one of them. Talking about the Famicom Basic, the Family Basic, which you can't really play without the keyboard and stuff. All right, I know this room. It's 3 rooms. One of them I think you can't get into. This guy, I think, heals you and then also gives you a chance to look at everybody's info. So these are all the other characters that will probably be in this at some point. So here's Twin B from Stinger games. Twin B. Okay. No. And so I think if you go to number 3, you can't go in. So you can go to 2. And then there's a Pentaru from what's that game called? Antarctic Adventure, which I streamed maybe a couple months ago. No Mighty Bomb Jack. That would be a Tecmo thing. So I'm going off the walkthrough. This is the Goonies, Castlevania. This is Gradius, actually. King Kong? This is Getsu Fumadin, which I've never played. I'm vaguely aware of. And this is Mystical Ninja, the Goemon games. So I think that's where I've been told is the easiest place to start. And it's important because in classic like adventure style, certain areas can only be navigated with certain characters' power-ups. So like you need, I don't remember what the hell any of them do, but I know that this is a thing. You would need to get Mikey from Goonies to open a door or something. I don't know what it is, but let's do it. You play as either whoa. I think I just exited that level. How did I do that? I didn't. Whoa, I gotta look at the controls. Hold on. Hold on, folks. Because I accidentally... down, up and A switches characters. Hold down and press A to toggle between characters' regular attack and their special weapons. Okay. It doesn't say how you get back to the main screen, which I just did accidentally. Oh, well. Guess we'll figure it out. So there's Konami Girl. Okay, that doesn't really do anything but jump. Huh, I don't know. I think I like Konami Girl better. There you go. It's kind of awkward to switch between them. It's kind of lightning fast. No, no, not fire. This looks more like a wampum level than Legend of the Mystical Ninja. Cannot kick fire. Note to self. Fire does not like feet. Wait, no, it loves feet. Feet don't like fire. Me fail English? Nope, can't go that way. Oh, you can kick the fire. I just suck at it. Whoa. Okay, so there are... Do you hear some of these sound effects? That is straight up Simon's Quest right there. Sorry, how do you get the weapons? I think I'm confused. It says, press A to jump. Okay, got it. Press A if you possess Dracula's rib. If you possess the Konami mantle, okay, that's not helpful. Press B to attack. Hold up and A to switch. Hold down and A to toggle between their attacks. So maybe I just didn't have it yet. No, nothing's happening. Because I feel like these guys are impossible to hit. It'd be really helpful if I had some kind of projectile. But nothing's happening. Oh, they have different life bars. I didn't realize that. Like this, these kind of rockets, I feel like are a weapon. Maybe we haven't found it yet. Okay. I like this music. Oh shit, I just realized by looking at this walkthrough, I'm not actually looking at this, the chat. I hope you guys are having a lovely week. Okay, so hold on. Yeah. Hey, come here, you fucker. Wasn't that what do they call those things? Huh. Can't remember what it's called. You guys know what it is. Hell yeah. Okay. A lot of crossroads here. I guess let's go down. I haven't been down here. I'm gonna guess this takes me back to the beginning, but we're gonna follow it through anyway. Yes. Okay, so that was kind of a big waste of time. Kappa, thank you. I was thinking of the Tanuki, but it's not a Tanuki. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? My daughter is 5, and she has been learning a lot of Spanish, mostly from her aunt and her tia, and she always asks me what something is, and I have a pretty basic vocabulary at least, so like I know what certain words are. And today she's like, Dad, you know as much Spanish as I do. It's like, yeah, but you can actually pronounce it correctly. I can spell it for you. Let's go down here. Okay. I remember being there, but... Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. Or did I just die? No, I'm still alive. This is Konami gender fluid, so whatever they are feeling, they can be. The only real difference is one can kick and one can punch. And somehow I keep changing into them without trying at all. That's going to be really fun as I get into other characters. Let me make sure I don't have the... I do. That's why. God, that damn turbo button is always on. Alright, you still can't do anything though. Hell yeah. I don't know what that does, but I like it. Ooh, what are you? Let's go back for that. I'm gonna take a beer here. Yeah, I think the switching between characters, I think, was because I have like a Konami 4-score. Konami. It's not Konami. Oh, okay, I can't get down there. I have a 4-score, which I use. It kind of extends the distance of the NES controller. Makes it a little easier. And I often leave the turbo buttons on accidentally. How the hell do you get that? I don't know. Beats me. Okay. What's on tap? This is a local brewery. 3Cat Day would know. It's called Creature Comforts out of Athens. And this beer is called Flash Cat. Ah, fuck me. Of course I spill it while I'm trying to show it to y'all. I got a rag right here. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like IPAs, and I keep it pretty simple. Just get an IPA that seems reasonably affordable. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I went to a friend's house, my buddy David, and he was doing like he's like gotten really into retro game collecting and has all these setups, giant ass TVs in his basement. And so he had a bunch of people over. I went with my buddy Andy, and he was doing like a competition where like it was play as much. It was like who can beat Tyson the fastest, who can beat Mega Man 3. There was another one. I actually did pretty well in the Tyson challenge, but I've never beaten Mike Tyson, so I got him to the decision and lost. But if I had won, I would have had the best time. I rocked everybody else. Anyway, he is like very into restoring these things and getting them like working perfectly. So he had these controllers that were like brand new. They were like original controllers, but he had tinkered with to like be as perfect as possible, and I couldn't play them. They're like too good. I had to request a crappier controller because this is the same one I've been using for 35 years. I know its movements well. It's just an extension of my hand. This is pretty slow. That's true. I guess the AVS, which is what I'm playing on, has 4 controller ports built into it, so you don't need something like the 4-score, which allows you to play 4-player games because it has 4 inputs. But that's not why I use it. Oops. See, I wish I could just switch that way. Maybe you can. Let's see. No. I wish you could switch like Ninja Turtles style. It's a little more, even though you have to pause to do it, I find it a little less obnoxious. But this isn't as bad as at least like the transformations in Castlevania 3 or something. No, still can't do anything. I feel like there's something over here. Hold on. Yeah, it really is only for Turbo, which right now I don't need. There have been some games where I was pretty happy to have it. Like, I feel like there's something down there. As I understand it, there's several things you have to do in each level. One is to, like, beat a boss, and one is to rescue character, and then there's also, like, secret items and shit. As soon as I would figure something out, I'll let you know. Like, here's something. Whoa, shit! Alright. I like my strategy for that one. Alright, so that was good. Hi, other James. Yeah, it does kind of remind me a little bit of Kung Fu. It does kind of have that look and feel to it a little bit. It definitely sounds a lot like the early Konami, not even early, mid Konami, when Goonies, the original Castlevania, those games came out. Even Gradius. Oof. Please tell me there's not more of those, because I will not survive. Oh, fuck. Fuck! Oh, fuck. That's how this works? Oy. Run! Run, Konami girl! Oh, no! Did I... Alright, what am I missing here? Let's try that again. At least I know where to go, but the problem is that wasn't really what I needed. Oh, I didn't mean to go in there. Damn it. Alright, you guys listen to these sweet tunes for 1 second. Hold on. Oh, you could go in some of those. Doesn't really say much to do here. So, we're just gonna have to go for it. I assume if we can beat this, Ouch, what'd you do? We're gonna try this one again. If I find it's like just silly hard or something, then we'll try a different level just for fun. You know, as much as I want to like beat this game, I have a feeling I will not. So at the very least, I want to be able to see as many stages as possible. But like I said, there's kind of an order because certain, I think, characters can do certain things. I don't know though. That's just me like briefly reading about it. So I can neither confirm nor deny with any great certainty. There we go. Though it does seem like before I fight a boss, I should probably... Oof, those guys are hard. I should probably get my life up. I like her kick. Feels a little more fun for some reason. I don't know if it's more effective. Probably not. Oh, you can go in here. Yes. Okay. Even. Odd. Even. Yay. No, this game sucks. See you later, jackass. I wonder if that's an accurate translation or not. Oh, what's in here? Welcome, hello. And bullets, okay. Yes. Ah. 100? All right. I don't know what any of this does, but I like it. Ah, sorry. Jackass! What the fuck? What the fuck? Asshole? What was that? Oh, take that, fire. I've got a ton of bullets for whatever good that does. Oh, cool. Playing my card game. Just match up any two values. Okay. Sure. Okay. Cannot change characters on the stairs. Keep trying to press start to change characters. It's not working out so well for me. Nothing. Each character has a gun or weapon that uses ammo. Each weapon is hidden in the levels. Yeah, that's what I thought. Is that Konami Girl, for instance, has a weapon, but it's hidden somewhere. I don't know where. Hell yeah. All right, check this shit out. That's not my catchphrase, sorry. Okay. Poof. Oh, I already have the key. So I don't even need to do that. But I do need some life here. Wall weapons. Damn it. Wall meat or bust. Damn it. Oh, fuck. So I probably want to stay here for a second and get my boy up his life. Get my boy up his life. You know what I'm talking about. Get my boy up his life. Get my boy up his life. Jobless. Any day now. If I go down here, does this have the ghosts? No, it's just more of these dudes. Damn it. These guys don't drop as much shit, unfortunately. But this is pretty necessary because you saw how easily I got fucked up by those dragons. Man, this is a bad place to try and grind it out here. There's very little meat in these gym bags. Gym mats, sorry. I think I gotta go back. As annoying as that is. Go back to where those like kind of ghost Medusas are, because they at least give up some hearts. Damn it, I should have used that for the other guy. Damn it! Seems like a long way to go back for this. Sweet. All right, that's probably good enough. We'll hope to get the rest along the way. Or not. Yeah, I like it. So if you've never played this game, this is my first time playing it. I think I popped it in for like a second, but it's my first time playing it. If feels like you're playing Goonies. It doesn't feel like Castlevania controls or something. It definitely feels like more like Goonies does. Even actually a little more fluid than Goonies, I'd say. Come on. I hate enemies like this, where you like, when you need them to give you shit, they don't give you anything. When you don't need them to give you anything, they give you everything. Like, what the fuck do I need that for? Give me some life, damn it. Is this where the boss is? Nope. No. Fuck. Fuck. This is gonna take forever. No. They're so far apart too. Look at how far I have to go to try and get one. Fuck! God damn, I hate these things. Just give me some fucking life. Back there, they're like giving you full hearts like crazy. Now I can't get shit. This is such a waste of time. Just give me the shit. Definitely some Ninja Turtle sound effects there. Bear with me, guys. I can't promise it'll be worth it, but maybe. We're almost there. Sweet. Here we go. All right. Woof. You know, the other day I was in here and I don't know what I was doing. The space has gotten very tight, so I was like, I had to move a bunch of stuff around to film something. I busted my head and I screamed so loud, like, "Ah!" And that was the first thing I thought, is like, someone must have heard that, right? Yeah, bitch. I don't want to go that way. Hell yeah. Sweet. Now what? Two important items you won't be able to collect. Okay, so shit I'll have to come back from later. This literally doesn't tell you what to do here. I have no idea how to get out of here, so let's hope that as we leave here, it just takes us back to the beginning. Well, it doesn't. I swear I did that before, and I have no idea how. Oh, okay. Let's try it. Shit! Well, I regret that I killed that one guy. It's something I probably knew wasn't going to work. It's pretty lame. We got to go back to the beginning, but I think it's probably what you're saying, which is that certain items are probably hidden in here because you haven't got a certain character yet, like that. I'm actually not a big fan of the music changes with the character mechanic. It's something I complain about all the time when I talk about Little Samson. It's like one of my least favorite things about that game. I just don't, especially if you had to change a lot. I don't like the way it sounds. How the hell do you get to that next level up, though? There was like something up here above me, but I didn't see any stairs going up. I don't know. Oh, there they are. So how do I get to that? Oh, you have to be able to fly. So later you get Konami Man or Konami Girl get the ability to fly. So that's how you get over these walls that kind of look like they're made out of pellets. You can fly over them with their special ability. We're a little low on health here, though. Help me, ghost nurses. Whatever you are. Okay, so he can't do anything. That doesn't matter. And now they ain't giving up nothing. Come on. I think I go this way. Somehow I doubt he can hit these things either. Nah. Not any easier for him. I like his animation where he throws his hand at you as he swats. It's pretty fun. I don't know what the bullets are for. I have not had any use for them yet, other than apparently playing dice games. You know what it was? How I teleported earlier? I must have been on the teleporter. That's what it was. Hold on. And I pressed a button. Yeah. Okay. I thought I was special. Yeah, but Konami Man's still dead. How do you bring him back? Fuck. Everybody's healed except for him. How do you do this? Cannot restore the health of a deceased character. He can't point you to a man who can. When he's done restoring health, he'll ask you if you want to learn more about a particular character. Blah, 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 blah. So maybe if I go back here, hold on. And it's spice. Ah. Sweet. Okay. Now we're on it. You guys following along as I look up how to play this game as we go? Mind you, Kid Nikki. I can see that. Get the hell out of here. All right, so we're going to here. See, this is where I'd rather hear Castlevania music. And I guess when you switch to Simon or Trevor, I assume it's Simon, then you'll get some Castlevania music, but it's like I'd rather have that now. My sound has not been working, so I'm gonna just read it. Jeremy Churchman, hi. Donate $5. Thank you. Join the stream while attempting to find all the poop smears on the couch. Good lord. I'm so sorry. Also, the NFL draft and have a beer. Nice. Peak dad life. I hear that. How are my Falcons doing? Not that I've tried watching the draft before as someone who likes football but does not watch college football. So I never know if anyone's good or bad. I'm always like, oh, okay, cool. It's, to me, one of the most mind-numbing experiences to watch, especially when you don't know anything about college football, because you're just like, there's so much padded time where nothing's happening. Maybe... So you have to rotate through all of them every time you want to, switch characters? That's not right? Oh, now it's making sound. Wait.
And Jeremy Churchman donated $4.99. Enjoying the stream while attempting to find all the poop smears on the couch from my 2-year-old. Also the NFL draft and having a beer. Peak dad life.
There you go. By the way, what time is it? Okay. 9:18. I'll remember when I got to Castlevania World. I'm having a lot of computer issues. And my computer is still working. So is this one that I'm streaming off of, but both of them have a problem. This one, the screen is busted. Mine, the keyboard stopped working, and now the sound is getting fucked up, which is not great. Today I had to do a video call, and my shit was fucked up. It did not work. So here's what I think I need. I think I need something for work, and it may just be the cheapest Chromebook possible. Something I could do video calls and you know, access a spreadsheet if I'm like at a job site, and that's it. Do you guys have any recommendations? Do you think I should just get a Chromebook? Is that what I need? Oh, what's up there? I'm very reticent to get another Mac because I have two that like work, sort of. So I'm very frustrated that I have to spend any money. Chromebooks suck. I have a feeling they're dog shit. I'm not expecting it to be much, but I kind of would benefit from something I could like take on a job site and not give a shit if someone stole it or if it broke, you know? But it would need to be powerful enough to do like a Zoom call, but like I really don't need any apps on it or anything. I can keep Photoshop and everything on my regular computer and Final Cut. Those are the two main programs I use. Okay, so then if I can use Chromebook for video calls well enough, that may be all I get. There's got to be some secrets in here. It's Castlevania. Yeah, I found Goemon. It will work with Google Sheets, can open Excel, but not full on Excel. Look for refurbished Dell or something. I gotta be honest, I really don't like Windows anymore. I really don't like working with it. And I do use Sheets and stuff like that. So like, I mean, I use both. I definitely use more complicated files, but it's really more like just something on the fly that I can take notes with, sort of. Like, I can open websites. This sounds like the oldest man question on earth, right? But like, can I open a website? Because the main program I use for work is all done through a program, or through a website. It doesn't need an app or any kind of like actual program. There better be something cool up there. All right, there's a way to go up. I'm gonna check the map because I'm super lazy. I don't know. I don't know what this map is saying. We're gonna go down just for fun. Oh. Damn. Whoa, what was that? Whoa! Oh, here's something. Alright, so I at least know where I am. So give me 1 second. Platform falls, use caution. Cool. Alright, so I think I know where I am. All we have to do is get this and get that. I'm gonna use Goemon because he's got the least life. How the hell are you supposed to do that? Alright, I'll lose all my lives here, aren't I? Is that it? That's definitely how you get the weapon. Is everybody else still dead? Just going on, okay. All right, so you definitely do need money. All right, so I don't know how I was supposed to get that weapon, but we're not gonna do it. Oh, damn it, I went to the wrong place. You say you love the beep boop noise? Well, boot up the Famicom Basic. It's ready to give you that noise all the time. No more A&W root beer. After this beer. I just felt like having one. I've been working on a video, but man, it's coming slow. And I always kind of say that on the Thursday before I would finish a video, which would be for this Tuesday. I don't see it. I would at least have the audio recorded, but like I haven't even finished editing the script. So which means, yeah, I'm not, I sincerely doubt I will have it ready. Sincerely doubt. But I also know myself, I'm very committed to doing the amount of them that I said I would, so every 2 weeks is something that keeps me from falling off track, you know? It's not really that, like, people are beating down my door for new videos. It's more like, yeah, I'm letting myself down if I don't make one every couple weeks. It's also, too, once you start to get a little bit of traction, which has happened the last couple weeks, you start to feel it's like, oh, maybe if I do another video, then it'll blow up. But it's like, it doesn't work like that. Even, you know, you can't decide, you can't just like decide a video is going to be popular or something. And even if you could, it doesn't like just keep increasing your spread infinitely, you know. You just, it's all kind of random. I couldn't tell you why one short I made got 3,000 views and why one got 250,000 views. It has nothing to do, as far as I'm concerned, with the quality of the short. All they are clips from older videos, but somehow beats the shit out of me. And I was initially kind of like, whatever, but I have seen more people kind of comment that they watch some shorts and now they're watching some of the videos. And that's, I did not think that would happen. That's all I really want to happen. Don't watch shorts, just watch the videos, please. That's the thing I worked hardest on. Whee! Yeah, it's the short I just made about Time Diver Eon Man. And by made, I mean grabbed a clip of from another video that I made. So I guess I did make it, but I could not tell you for any perceivable reason why that was more popular than a video about Isolated Warrior or something, which I think is like way more bizarre. I don't know. All right, so dare I? I don't think I dare. This looks pretty hard too, though. Oh shit! I didn't realize I could jump on this that I'm standing on, so almost ate shit there. Man, look at those things. They look so weird. What the f... Stop. Oh. Boo. What? That's such shitty design. I hate that. Anytime that happens where you just can't quite clear the block that's above you, it makes you so mad. Like, that's not fun. What is that? At least there's no knockback in this game. This would be helpful if I had more than one person to fight with, because I think I'm about to get to a boss here. I think that's why they're loading me up with health. Yep. Oh boy. What the fuck is that? Whoa. Holy seizure time, Batman. Whoa. Good lord. That was something. Okay, but we still gotta bring... No, shit! That's annoying as hell. So I can go back here. Alright, hold on. This one kind of... Okay. Somewhere in the top left is Simon Belmont. That's where we're going. Alright, so bullets are extremely important, is what I've learned. You absolutely need to cultivate them in order to revive your friends. Come on, go down this. Okay. This green guy reminds me of, there's an enemy in Faxanadu who just looks like a big pile of shit. He looks just like that guy. But, you know, that one's green. Damn, I love that game. Maybe that's what I should be streaming. By the way, it is almost Zelda 2 time. And I gotta think about what I'm gonna do. So, like, my plan this year was to play Zelda 2 in one go, because I always play it in 2 goes. I think I can realistically beat it in like maybe 4.5 hours, maybe 5, depending on how tired I get. So, like, I could do that. If I set aside the time, I could do that, right? But here's the problem. What I've realized recently, as I've started working more office stuff, I'm still doing construction, but I'm also doing more construction management, which involves sitting at a computer a lot more. And that shit's fucking killing my back. And I don't know if I could sit here, especially after working. I don't know if I could sit here for 5 hours. I think it would like genuinely fuck me up. So I got to think about that. Maybe if I'm feeling better in a couple weeks, I'll go for it. If not, maybe I'll do the Famicom Disk System version instead. I've never actually played it, so that could be fun if I can figure out how to get that to work. Because there are like regional differences and stuff that could be kind of fun, and still like the same game, you know. Oops. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna get a running start. Okay, you can jump on the stair. That's messing me up. What the fuck? Is that actually Dracula? Yeah, bitch! I just fucking knocked Dracula out. Watch this back, gimme. Oh, fuck. Hell. Hell yeah. Said the second game is better. I will be excited to play it. Whoa. Whoa, his reach is so much better. If only I had Goemon. Oh. Boo! You have to fight Dracula again, don't you? No, come on, dude. How do I get that? Armor. Okay.
At Jeff
I don't know. I need the Konami mantle. I don't know what that is. Hey! What's up, dude? And thank you. I did finally mail everything out. Oh, okay. Well.
At Jeff Ty 9 donated $5. That guy has it. One version each week.
One version of what? Did I miss it? One version of Zelda 2 each week? Because I could do that. I thought about streaming regular Zelda. Oh, shit, what was that? It was like an invisible staircase there. I'm not that surprised because I thought I read that somewhere, but still. How the hell am I going to get over here? Nope. You can't jump that far. Thank you, Jeff. I don't know if I could have got any of this stuff. So maybe you have to come back. Let's see about the lady's gun. It says, without the right item, this is a trap. Okay. You still need the Konami mantle. Jesus Christ. When do I get all this stuff? Alright, we're off to the Goondocks. Where's the gorilla from the thumbnail? Greg Curlett says. Thank you for the donation. King Kong is in his own level. I don't know which one it is, though. So it always revives the two characters. That's cool. Oh, that didn't make any sense.
2054 donated $2. Where is the gorilla from the thumbnail? Gorilla emoji.
When are they gonna get to the fireworks factory? Oh. Implanted. Holy shit, dude. That's nuts. I felt, it's a little too early to say whether I felt like it really helped, but today I tried something different where I really sat straight up the entire day. What? Alright, I got him already. Nope, I did not. I wasn't paying attention. And I feel like that helped. But I'm not certain. I think I'm gonna need a couple of days of trying it to see, because when I got up and like walked around, I felt better than when I'm usually sitting there for a while. What? Boo! You must lose money when you die. That's unfortunate. Oh shit! That means that I can't use either of them. Well, that sucks, donkey dick. Fuck. You're never gonna get enough money. It means you have to beat this level with just Konami Man and Konami Girl. She's not a woman for some reason. And to bring the other two back, and you have to get enough money. That sucks. And it kind of defeats the whole purpose of doing this in some sort of order. What happens if you go down here? Will you die? I go in this cool cave. Hey. Yeah, you know who would be really helpful here? Simon fucking Belmont. Oh. Yeah, this is, yeah, you can't get past there without Simon. Oh my god. So I don't know what you're supposed to do here. Okay, I got an idea. Hold on. Are they both alive at least? Okay. This is really stupid. But this is the easiest place to do it. Yep. Alright, we only need a few more of those. Do one at a time. Get my boys back. And one, and two, and one, and two, and one, and two. Me next, me next. Like many people, I watched, you know, Mystery Science Theater when I was a kid, and I I think it's one of those things I would really enjoy as an adult, but I've never really pursued. But there was this one in particular I just remember watching from way back in the day, and it was a movie starring Kathy Ireland, the model, and it was just like a sequence where people were fighting and like guys kept running up and just getting tossed like over and over and over again. And that's where that comes from. That Meanex is one of them. I don't know, Tom Servo or whoever saying to that scene, Meanex. And so every time I play one of these games and it's like a bunch of people just coming at you with like no regard for their own safety, I immediately think of it. They have a 24/7 Twitch channel. That's amazing. You can't tell what I'm doing because this does seem really boring, right? I'm trying to get enough bullets in order to revive my two characters, Simon Belmont and Goemon. And to do that, I need 200 bullets. Right now I have 160. 165. So I apologize. This isn't my most thrilling stream action that I think I can provide, but it's kind of... It's not maybe not necessary, but it's like the whole point of this is get cool characters. I don't want to fuck around here. Not with not cool characters like Konami Man and Konami Girl. They are decidedly most not cool. It's like it knows what I'm doing. It's like, no more of that. Come on. This is actually pretty helpful because it's right by the entrance. So all I have to do, I don't have to go through the whole level to do this or something. I could just... In theory, I've got 5 more. I think I lose rockets as soon as I die anyway, so... Say it's supposed to snow? Holy shit, dude. That sucks. I just assume in Canada that's always a perpetual prospect. Yeah, the weather's pretty nice here in Atlanta. It's just raining, or it hasn't rained, so it's very dry. And so all the pollen is just sitting out there still. Yeah, no, this is gaming. Real thrill ride. All right. Get the hell out of here. I love it. Get the hell out of here. All right, let's try that again. Goondocks. I'm gonna really try and maximize our time here, guys. Cards, dice. Get across that thing. There's some chests. Okay, so no matter what, I gotta go down. I don't really want to play any card games. It's kind of boring. But let's at least switch to a different character. We've been playing as Homeboy for a while. That's what it was. So I made a video about sequels, right? And sorry, not about sequels. Yeah, it was, but game series that died on the NES. So one of them I was going to talk about was Goonies, and the reason I didn't talk about Goonies was that it didn't actually originate on the Famicom. It really was more of an arcade game. Huh. Oh, that was weird. Now what? Oh, weird. You control it. There we go. Look at this. Anyway, and so I was going to talk about, if I talked about Goonies, I was going to talk about WAI WAI World. Because it's not a sequel or a prequel or something, but it does technically let you play as Mikey from Goonies, so I thought I would at least mention it. And so I tried to play this level so I could unlock Mikey, and realized very quickly that you could only do that if you had Simon Belmont, and that was way too much work. To play what has now been about an hour and a half just to... I haven't even got the character yet. That's how difficult this game is. And it's not actually that difficult for a Konami game. It's hard, but it's not that hard. It's not Castlevania hard. It's not Bucky O'Hare hard. Their crowning achievement. Alright, it's time for you to die, fool. Is that all that's ever in these things? It's not very helpful. Which one's Mario? Nice. Yeah, I'll definitely play WAI WAI World 2 at some point. I actually forgot to set up a stream last night, which I'm usually pretty good about. And so I kind of woke up today and I was like, fuck, forgot. Okay, so what am I gonna play? And so this is one that I've been thinking about for a minute. Was to try this. I gotta say, it's been pretty fun playing a lot of these Famicom games, because I really have not focused on the Famicom at all with this channel. Only recently have I started to talk about it a little more. And there's a certain game that I've been talking about more that I got a copy of coming, that I will actually be reviewing. I've only reviewed one Japanese game, which is Rekka Summer Carnival, which is well deserved. That game fucking rules. But I'm sure you can guess which one I'm going to talk about next, because I've been talking about it nonstop. But yeah, pretty pumped. So how do I get up there? Because I saw a weapon. Can I finally get a weapon? Or is there like some secret wall I didn't realize? Okay. Whoa, he could shoot a gun. Okay, that's cool. It's not that cool, but especially because you need bullets to revive your people, that's kind of more important. Yeah, Famicom is like a NES parallel universe. That's a great way to describe it. Oh, somebody guessed. I guarantee one of my dedicated homies on here will know which game I'm alluded to before I give it away. Let's I don't know why I'm serving Simon Belmont of all. He's a little slow. Like his attack is a little slow. This game does have crabs, you're right. Yeah, it's Kokoro. There's only one game I've been like really talking about non-stop, and it's that one. I fucking adore that game. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not, but I'm going somewhere. Here's Mikey. No key, though. Help me. Hobbit looking son. Sorry, buddy. I'd help you, but I can't get down the stairs. Priorities. Oh shit! Damn it! Did not mean for that to happen. I thought I had enough life. Oh well. I don't know if Konami Man matters, because if you get a game over, he gets revived anyway. Get down those stairs. Is that a boss? Oof, that was a close one. Hey. Oof. Now what? There's lava here. What? Hold on, guys. This game is so fucking complicated. It's a slingshot. But the key was right there where I died. So I don't know what I was supposed to do differently there. Guess we're about to find out. Dangerous monsters. Uh-huh. Some kind of warp. Okay. I don't know. Beats the shit out of me. Famicoms are not PAL. They are the same as America NTSC. So you can play Famicom games on the Nintendo, and you can play Famicom games on this like I'm doing, but this is emulated essentially through the EverDrive, but you can play actual Famicom games on the AVS that I'm using. But you can play Famicom games on the regular Nintendo with an adapter. Okay. How the hell are you supposed to get past that? I don't know. I don't think there's any way to do that. It doesn't... This guide sucks ass. It doesn't show you how to get past this part. Key is attainable by taking the left path. Continue left along that path. You'll be forced to backtrack after you collect the key, unless for some reason you've already collected the mantle and can fly over the lava. So somehow I have to go from above. I couldn't tell you how to get there. Fuck. I didn't see any other way to go here. Jeez. Brutal! This game is... It's not even that it's that hard. You may need the flying ability. I don't know. Yeah, PAL is EU and Australia use PAL. Should use save states. Nah. Okay. Ah. Let me look at this map again. Let's see if there's anything else I could have done here. I found Mikey. I don't know about that warp, though. I got the Konami Man gun. No, so the way that you get that, like... Remember where I saw the stairwell above, where the slingshot is right above my head? You can only access that from going past the key. So I guess you do have to fly. Where the fuck is this mantle thing? Mikey only tunnel. Boss key. So you need Mikey to get through the big city. You cannot get past it without Mikey. So that's pretty fun. And then there's a level called Hell. And you can only get through that with King Kong. So we are stuck. Where the fuck is this mantle? What am I missing here? Maybe let's go back. Got 100, so let's get Gomon, I guess. Yeah, good night. Yeah. Oh yeah, Sean Astin's the head of the Screen Actors Guild. Good for him. Alright. So if you don't know what I mean, although I haven't actually, what's this one? Easter Island? It looks like I can go to Easter Island. Whether I'll be able to get through it, I don't know. So let's try that one at least. Well, let's get our homies back real quick. Hold on. And then we'll try Easter Island. Because the other two, it looks like I cannot get through. I'm getting another beer. Screw it. Oh, oh, oh. Actually, yeah. Changed my mind. In the moment. It's a root beer. I have no idea how you get Big Viper or Twin B. We'll find out. All right, we gotta grind here for a minute, guys. Sorry. I don't know which enemy I'm gonna need, or enemy, which character I'm gonna need help from, but it's probably gonna be somebody soon. These guys just minding their own business. Just a bunch of little Jesuses out on a walk. Here I come, punching away. We're already up to 50, it's not too bad. Maybe this will go faster than it did last time. We're already, yeah, we're getting there, sort of. We want to let that reset, hold on. Okay, Twin B and Vic Viper are playable in the penultimate levels. Sweet. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, this one seems pretty straightforward, so just gonna roll with it. Awesome. Yeah, he's too slow. Simon. I was trying to switch to him to get some health, but he's way too slow. So I don't think we're gonna use him in this stage. Jeez, those are tough. Some Battle of Olympus looking area here. About to fight a Lamia or two. Lamia. Nothing. I think if I were a little more forward thinking, I would have used a Game Genie code to give me infinite bullets or something. Doesn't say who breaks these, but you can definitely go this way. Maybe Simon? It looks like something you would break from Castlevania. I don't know. That may be as far as we can go. It is. Well, this is quite unfortunate, guys, as it seems like many of the things that you want to do can't be done yet. Not really sure what else to do here. Wait, was I supposed to shoot it? Are you guys serious? Many ways to break walls. You have to go get to hell. And he can do it. Also, King Kong can do it. And that's it. Let's just go here just for fun. See what happens. Whoa. Oops, I didn't get healed either. Jeez. These are very hard. Holy shit. Yeah, so here's where you need Mikey. And you can't get past this without him. So that's it. Okay. I'm sure there's like a very simple solution to this that I don't understand, but I have a feeling we're gonna get to the end here and not really have anything to do. But we're gonna try and just look around for a second. I'm wondering if maybe I could have got more items in the first 2 levels before we went to the Goonies level. Cool. I am in hell. This looks dope. This is one of the games I really should play to get to Fumiden. Yeah, so you can't jump that high. Yeah, that's as high as any of them can jump. I think actually Simon jumps the lowest. You need King Kong, apparently. So that's as far as we can get. Still pretty cool to see, though. At least for a little bit. Fuck. Well, that's not great. So Konami Man's dead. Which sounds funny to say out loud. Yeah, I don't have enough money to bring him back, so we're gonna have to go back here for a second, and then I'm gonna look up and see if there's anything else I could have gotten these first couple levels. Oh, so you'll need to return. Okay, you get the Konami Mantle in Hell. Okay. Second item is special cat. You'll need the ability to fly. Okay. So there's nothing in this level. You can't get the flying till you get to hell. Okay. And then what about Castle Dracula? Let's see. Got a cross, which I couldn't get to. And some armor. I don't know how you get to either of those. Probably had to fly. Fly. All it says is it'll take you to a turret where Simon's special weapon, the cross boomerang, can be seen and obtained. I don't know. So here's why I'm at, basically, is that it seems like you have to be able to get to the Goonies stage. Something I'm missing there, and I couldn't tell you what. But I got to a part where it didn't seem like I could go any further without being able to fly. But it's saying you cannot fly until you get to the hell level, which you definitely can't get to without beating the Goonies level. So I don't know. I'm at a loss. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get Konami Man back here. Unless someone's got some cool, interesting tidbits. And hopefully we'll figure something out there. I forgot it's a bunch of games in one game. It's one game that, it's one game where you're kind of playing little bits of other famous Konami games. Not really. These aren't real levels from Castlevania or Legend of the Mystical Ninja or something. They're just inspired by it. But it's a cool idea. You're basically playing a game, a Konami Man and Konami Girl game is really the easiest way to describe it. because the other characters are kind of secondary, and then you can go to each level and find them. And then in a slightly Metroidish way, not only can you get characters who have different abilities that you need to get past certain sections, you cannot get past places, as I've shown, without having the specific character needed to do so. But also then you can return to old levels to get like bonus items and shit that you couldn't get before. Which is kind of cool in theory, but I've kind of hit a wall here where I'm not really sure where to go, and that's pretty frustrating. Sorry, you're saying you're not having a good day and you're hooked up to nitrous? Like, you were underwater? I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Okay. We're going back. Oh. Should play a Bobo. Yeah, I don't really have a way to play that because it's not really. It's not just that it's not an NES game, but I don't know. Maybe I can play it on my Mac or something. That's what I'm streaming with. So if that's possible, then yes, I could play that. If it's something that's PC related, then no, I do not have any access to that. Not currently. Not easily. Let's explore a little bit. We kind of rushed. Fuck me, really? What's the point of having this space where you can jump off the side? Like, what is that? Yeah, and you can go in these doors. How? Oh, it's like next to it? Yeah, Jesus. Why not? No. See you later, jackass. Well, I lost a character doing that. Nah. Yeah, going downstairs is fine, but it's like, why put that over there? So, like, you know, I've played this far so far, right? But I'm trying to find out if there's other places to go. They clearly designed that so that you could go there. And they definitely designed it so that you would die as soon as you tried doing it. So it's just a beginner trap. That's the easiest way to describe that. There's nothing else I could have done there. Oh well. Come on up. Okay. Alright. Really had to focus there for a second. Alright, nothing over here. Can fly later. Yeah. So it's nice to have a game with more than one theme music. I mean, I like it and I don't. That's what I was complaining about earlier. I don't really like, I don't like when you change theme music on the fly. I kind of want there to be a level theme, but I mean, I've also played enough games where there's nothing that you can do. Maybe I have to go down there? Hold on, I want to see something. So there's stairs there. I'm just gonna look it up. I'm being super lazy here, guys. It looks like I don't know. Looks like there is a way to go down here, which I think I've been down before. Come on, you can give me some health anytime now. Oh shit, I don't have either of them? Where'd they go? I don't even remember losing them. That's bad. Okay, I haven't been this way. So there was a different way to go. Probably gonna die before I get to where I need to be, but I'll take it. Fuck. Damn it. Okay. Didn't mean to get that, but okay. Hell yeah. Come on. That's still a very hard jump. Alright. Alright, so now we're gonna go all the way back up to get the slingshot. Then we'll go get Mikey. Alright guys, we're getting somewhere. Jesus. Think that's enough eyeballs? Focused. Alright, here we go. I see you. That's good. Nice to meet you. Sorry. Spend a lot of my time now on a subreddit called Simpsons shitposting. It's probably my favorite thing in the world. It's basically like, some of it is just like political jokes using Simpsons memes, but a lot of them are like Simpsons jokes about Simpsons jokes, replacing the Gummy Venus with like, I don't know, Bobo or something, like some other Simpsons reference. It's really fucking funny. Some of it is so clever. Some of it is very dumb. It's just like, you know, Trump bad kind of stuff, but like some of it is, come on, man. Some of it's very funny. Okay, here we go. No! Can I not get it? Oh my god, you can't get it without Mikey. Oh no. That sucks. I don't even remember where Mikey was. Okay, jeez, holy cow. That sucks. I wouldn't have gone on. Well, I had to go back up. There's no way to. I've got 154. God damn it. This shit never ends. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, because I have limited time here, and I still got to work on my other video. We are going to get our dudes back. We are going to get Mikey, and that may be as far as we get today. I'll get a password. Maybe we'll play this again next time. Because I actually really like it. It's kind of hard and a little confusing, but it's pretty fun. So if you guys like this, I will try it again. If not, then it's fine. We don't have to play this again. But we can't be more than halfway through. We've only unlocked half the characters. Even once I get Mikey, there's still 3 more, and I assume there's like a boss fight or something at the very end. Not to mention that each level gets harder. Like, this is the easiest one, but like they get harder as it goes. Oh, hey, Lucis, hey. That's true, I did do a stream, maybe on my birthday, I can't remember what it was, where I just played some of my least favorite games like Funhouse and Metal Mech, stuff like that. But, yeah, we'll see. I've been kind of on a Japanese exclusive kick lately, so a lot of what I've been streaming has been that stuff. But I'll think of something else. You have? Oh, hey. All right, let's bring him back. I'm enjoying it. And at least for streams, I'm not usually too particular, but I try to keep it varied. So that, you know, especially if people didn't watch the first one, or, you know, I can't imagine a ton of people are clamoring for WAI WAI World if they even know what it is. Thanks for being here, everybody. Do you think it will replay the Mega Man ROM hack you played? Oh. First of all, that game rules. You're talking about Rockman 4 minus Infinity. That is... There are ROM hacks, and then there's Rockman minus Infinity. That is an achievement. It was like, not only was it very hard, but I couldn't really figure out what to do, so I wouldn't say I would play it again, just because it wasn't like this where it's like, oh, okay, I just got to do some more exploring or whatever, and then I'll get where I'm going. It was like, I kind of maxed out what I was capable of doing without like really sitting there and playing it for a while. And that's not really the point of these streams, you know. I'm not like a Twitch streamer where I come on here and I play for like 6-8 hours, whatever it is that people do. It's 2 hours once a week, and like, you know, I kind of just play until I got to go to sleep, or I feel like there's more I can do. So I try not to play games that take more than one session. Like, I loved playing Lagrange Point. That game is fucking awesome. But, you know, even if I dedicated another stream to it, that's not enough to beat it. It would take several streams. I've talked about doing Crystallis, for instance, which is, I love that game. And it would take several streams, maybe 3, at least. I've talked about, like, at some point, maybe I'll be able to take a day off where I just start playing it like in the afternoon or something. And then that would be like my chance to play a longer game like that. Yeah. The only real JRPG I played that I should have done a second part to was Sweet Home. Because I think I was about halfway through it, maybe a little further. And that game is also very cool. I gotta make sure I'm not looking around here. I already got that beam gun. Somehow we need to go down right. Oh, hey, dickhead. I don't know if you can do that from here now. Gotta go down right there. Hi. So left, I think. This is a great place to farm health, that's for sure. Alright, let's get Mikey. I'm gonna get that stupid slingshot. You've been helped, son. Yeah, I really like Sweet Home. I would, hey. Ah, damn it. I would say I'm like, there's still so much material of games that I would probably cover before I'd start really getting deep into the Famicom exclusive library. But, there are games like Kokoron and Sweet Home and Lagrange Point that I would definitely go to first. But in truth, wait a second. I would have to go. Fuck. All right, let's just stick it out. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. I think just that, you know, there's still games like, I don't know, Pugsley Scavenger Hunt. It was like, every time I think I'm like, I'm gonna run out of interesting games, I'm gonna start having to talk about, you know, Kickoff or some terrible sports game. And then I'm like, oh yeah, there's still like Faria. How have I not talked about Faria yet? Well, I haven't talked about Faria yet because it takes a lot of work to play that game. It's very hard and it's very long. So like I just haven't put in the time to make it. Okay, here we go. Wait a second. Hold on a second. I don't want to fuck this up. Yep, I was about to fuck that up. That's not the way I want to go. Getting there, hold on. All right. Okay, Mikey, don't fail me now. Fuck yes. Look at your little kick. All right, we're done here. Shit! She turned into a flower? Weird. All right, so maybe we're gonna play a little bit longer here. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna come back to this, so kind of want to see what happens when I go to King Kong's world here. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All the way back. Yeah, everything is weird on the Famicom. All right, let's get out of here. For some reason, Simon Belmont doesn't get any items when he hits enemies. That's pretty lame. Might just be coincidence, but he was not having any success there. Was there a boss in this game? Oh, shit. Or in this level, rather? Focus. And they really make you backtrack. There really should be a way out of this at the end. It's a lot of backtracking. How's my cough doing? It's better. I was, yeah, I couldn't tell you what was going on. I had a bad cough for a minute, and then I got like a second cough. I wouldn't even call it a cough. It was like I just kept getting the feeling of something stuck in my throat, and that lasted for a while. Couldn't tell you why. I definitely had some bad allergies for a minute there where I was pretty congested, but I think everything's cool now. All right. Okay, so just Konami Girl is dead. Then we're gonna get a password here. Get the hell out of here. What the fuck? What does that say? Thank you. Yeah, I hope you're feeling... I didn't get to read your comment about why you're on nitrous, but yeah, I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, this... You're really loving this music, huh? Okay. It's pretty late. Oops. No, I didn't mean to do that. I just want to see the King Kong level. Did I go there on accident? I don't know where I went. Oh, I went to the Goondocks again. All right, we're gonna go to here and just take a look for a sec. And then I'll probably call it, just because I really do. I'm not tired, actually. I feel great, but I really do need to just do a quick edit so I can maybe record tonight. If not, then like record tomorrow. Really should record tonight so I can start editing this weekend if I have any chance of finishing it by Tuesday. That's really pushing it. I just love making videos, guys. I hate editing. I fucking hate editing, but like, I truly do. That is why this channel exists. I love making videos. And so it's really hard for me to admit to myself, like, oh, you just shouldn't do it this week. Like, take a week off. Like, in theory, that sounds good, but then I could just feel it in the back of my brain say, no, do it. That's interesting. Whoa. That you played it in Japanese. I could see getting through it without knowing Japanese, that would be possible, but very difficult. It's not like a role-playing game or something, but like there's a lot of text. That's why I put in the English translation here. Some games, like, you don't really need an English translation for, but others for sure. Just want to see if I can kick this thing. This thing looks awesome. It takes a lot of damage. Fuck. Guess I'm playing this level now. Screw it. At least for a little bit. Oh. Wah, wah, wah. There's one thing I like about this game. There's like a constant stun lock. Ooh, oh, what are you? Wonder if I can even pick that up. Oh, it just refilled your health? That's it? That's not very interesting. Ah, thanks, man. Nothing else. I definitely operate from a place of sincerity. I don't think I definitely am not trying at any moment to pull people into like a YouTube trap. It's definitely just whatever the fuck I feel like doing. So I'm always very excited and a little surprised that people want to watch it. So thank you for saying that. Don't die. Whoa. You can tell it's starting to get a little hard. A lot more shit flying around on screen. I feel like we're about to fight a boss here. See if there's any cool suggestions. Definitely, I think